This video is sponsored by Card Kingdom. Go to the link in the description below so they know that I sent you. Before we start this rank draft for War of the Spark, I do want to remind everyone my content's sponsored by Card Kingdom. You can click on their logo below here on Twitch. It'll take you to their website. They'll know I sent you. Or you can click on the link in the description below on YouTube. So let's jump into this War of the Spark draft. Ranked, which means best of one. Ooh. So Neheb's pretty nice. Is Neheb better than Omnixilis' Cruelty? Probably. The fact that it's just a huge, efficient creature that also happens to loot, well, rummage, I guess, and give you mana, that's pretty nice. Omnixilis' Cruelty is a premium removal spell, but I do think Neheb comes out just ahead of Omnixilis' Cruelty. I think I wouldn't be super shocked, some people said, to take the Cruelty over this, especially because the Cruelty is easier to splash, but I'm going with Neheb. I haven't gotten to play with Neheb. I've played a lot with Omnixilis' Cruelty, and that plays some role, but I do think I would take Neheb over Cruelty either way, and that's what we're going to do. Okay, so here we've got Rescuer Sphinx, which is pretty nice. Nahiri's nice too, and so is Spark Harvest. I think all three of those are cards that sometimes you feel fine about first picking. Band Together is probably in that conversation too. This is a strong pack. I'm kind of leaning towards Nahiri. Nahiri plus Neheb's a nasty combo, but Nahiri's also removal. So is Spark Harvest, I guess. But Nahiri has impressed me for the most part. I like that she, her static ability makes combat difficult for your opponent, and she's a removal spell. The combination of both is pretty nice. And maybe I should take Spark Harvest over her. I am considering it. I may have talked myself out of taking Nahiri, but I don't think so. I think I'm happy with Nahiri.
I didn't start this fight, but I will finish it.
Okay, and then here, okay, so this pack's strong too. We've got Domri's Ambush. Angrass Rampage is okay, but I don't think it's as good as Ambush. Law Rune Enforcer is also pretty good though. But I do think Ambush might just be better. It is a straight up removal spell. The Enforcer, not so much. Yeah, I think I like the Ambush more. So are we going to be red-green? Maybe. And then there's this pack where there's like a bunch of blue cards, several of which are pretty good. I mean, really all of them but Stealth Mission are things you play. Sarkhan's Catharsis and Grim Initiate are both okay. Grim Initiate's a little more okay. Pouncing Lynx is a nice aggro card. Cruel Celebrant is a nice gold card. But, I mean, I guess I'm going to take the Lynx. There's a chance we're red-white. And the Lynx is an okay 2-drop no matter what. I guess Grim Initiate keeps us on color, but I do think the Lynx is better. Okay. We've got a Guild Globe here, which provides some decent fixing. We've got Chain Whip Cyclops, who's less than exciting. Probably just Rising Populace, I guess. The red cards here aren't that good. Vraska's Finisher might just be the best card in this pack, I guess. And maybe I should just take her. Arlen's Wolf, I guess, is in the conversation. Let's just take the Wolf. Here's another Wolf. We could also take a Gateway Plaza, but I think another Wolf is fine. I think going red-green is not a bad place to be. There's no cards here that make me want... Kasmina's Transmutation's been a big disappointment. Gateway Plaza does provide some fixing, but I don't know that we really care. I'm going to take the Wolf. Okay, and so here we've got an interesting choice. On-Crop Invader is a nice aggro creature. Honor the God Pharaoh is a nice way to dig deeper into your deck. I do like always having one copy of Honor the God Pharaoh in my red decks, but I also like having On-Crop Invader. I think I like the Invader a little more. Okay, so decent combat trick if we do want to go into white. Erratic Visionaries, not bad. I'd probably just take a Stinger, though. Stay where we are. I'm not a big Arboreal Grazer fan, so I may just take Iron Bully here. We could take another Lynx. I think we really want to stay red if we can, but we could be red-white. I mean, we don't lose anything incredible. So maybe just taking another Lynx over an Iron Bully, but the Bully probably sees play no matter what, and I guess that matters. That first Bully, anyway. So, Grim Initiate, Martyr for the Cause, both reasonable cards, neither very exciting. I guess maybe I want to go with the Martyr. it is better than the Initiate, I think. Yeah, if we end up in white, it's not going to hurt. I think I'd rather have a Prismite than an Arboreal Grazer. I don't really want either, but I'll take a Catharsis. Sergeant. Could do worse, right? Ooh. Of course, we get a Finale of Eternity. We're in all these colors, but we're not in black. But now we get a Finale of Eternity. And I don't think you can say no to that. Pack 2, pick 1. Finale of Eternity is incredibly strong. It's a huge bomb. I mean, you're usually going to kill 3 creatures with it for like 5 mana. It's considerably better than what we would take if we were being safe, which would be Chandra's Triumph or Wanderer's Strike. I mean, it'd probably be Chandra's Triumph if we were really trying to be careful here. But I think we go with the Finale. Yep, I'm streaming late, Lord Bio. It's unusual for me, I know. So we'll take a Finale. Oh, now there's a Spark Double. Should we just... you know, making me wish I'd pick up some more fixing in that first pack. Man. Spark Double's good, and it is splashable. What's our other choice? Like Jiang Yangu, who does help us splash. Maybe we want to take Jiang Yangu and see if we can make green-red work. But, I mean, we really do want to be splashing, being able to play this Finale. But the responsible thing to do is probably to take a green card here. The red cards here aren't very good. Spark Double is the best card in this pack. So, I mean, we could consider just going there. Should we just do it? Or should we be responsible? I'm going to be responsible.
You look like a worthy opponent.
Okay, so... the red cards are really not coming to us. Rawl's Outburst is probably the best card here. Tamio's Epiphany is also really good. The green cards here, also not special. I may take Toll of the Invasion. It puts us into black, which I think is a good place for us to be. And it's been a pretty impressive card. Making the opponent... Ooh, fixing. Hello. Okay, I think we want Paradise Druid here. But yeah, I like the fact that it's a 1/1 that makes your opponent discard a card. It turns out that's pretty good, especially with synergy around for Proliferate and stuff. So we're probably going to be... Ooh, and now there's a Krenko. So red-green still probably looks the most likely. I think the only way we're going to end up playing Finale of Eternity is if we pick up like 3 Horizon Canopies, but I guess that's okay. We're picking up strong cards in red and green, and that works for me, I think. So yeah, we'll take Krenko. Another strong card for red here in Tybalt's Rager, and I think that's where we go. We were just complaining about not getting red cards, and then we got a bunch. Here it's Pollen Bright Druid for sure. We have +1, +1 counters around. So yeah, for now I think we're going to put our black cards over here. Probably our white cards too. We'll keep them in mind, but it looks to me like red-green, which is where it felt like we'd end up for a while. I think that's where we're going to end up. So, Spellgorger weird. How many things do we have that trigger you right now? 2, 3. Not enough, really. And we might end up with more, but I think on average, On-Crop Invader is probably going to be better in our deck. And Arlen's, yeah, I think a second Invader instead of a third Wolf is probably good. Yeah, until you get one of those. Well, here's a New Horizons. Like I said, if we get enough of those, then we can splash Finale of Eternity, and then I think we're in business. Hi, Yamarham. I'm glad you caught the stream. Guild Globe, more fixing. Okay, I'll take it. Another Crawl Stinger. Yeah, I mean, I don't know that we're going to play both of them, but... Bolt Bend. I mean, it's just so situational. I've been blown out by it, but I've also, you know, seen it never do anything. I think I'll just take a Grizzly. Blind Blast. Probably Blind Blast. Primordial Worm. Ooh, we could have a 2 Krenko deck. That's got to be where we go, right? I mean, how do you say no to a 2 Krenko deck? Then we got to think about combat tricks to back him up. I mean, Band Together is pretty good. Courage and Crisis is pretty good. Leyline Prowler, pretty good too, but I don't think we're going to be black-green. I think we just want Krenko. I think we definitely want Krenko number 2 here. And Domri's Ambush number 2? Okay. We could take Gateway Plaza, which is tempting, but I think Domri's Ambush is strong enough that we just take a second one. Well, we kind of wish we could play that Huatley's Raptor. Firemine Vessel could help us splash Finale of Eternity, but when there's a Chandra's Pyrohelix in the pack, I don't think we want to tempt. I don't think we want to force ourselves to do something like that. I don't think it's necessary. So we'll just take the Pyrohelix. It's a nice removal spell. So Devouring Hellion does synergize well with our friend Krenko. We don't have much top curve. I mean, I think Invading Manticore is better than Primordial Worm. Devouring Hellion doesn't synergize that well with most other stuff we have going on. Yeah, we don't really have anything sweet to do with it. I mean, Iron Bullies and, you know, used up Planeswalkers can be nice, but I kind of feel like just grabbing a 6 might be nice, but maybe we do just want a Devouring Hellion. We're mostly an aggro deck, and we do need to think about combat tricks, but Nahiri's Stoneblades is not the way to do it. Even with Krenko, I don't really want Nahiri's Stoneblades. So, Hellion or Manticore is basically the question here. Our curve looks pretty good. We don't need to worry about 2s, so we don't need to pick up the crappy 2. So we just need to decide if we want a 3 or a 6. I'm going to take the Manticore. It's been reasonably impressive. So here's another Guild Globe. Not really anything else great for us in this pack. I mean, they're good white cards, but I think just grabbing another Guild Globe might be what we want to do. That does give us 3 sources of 2 or more colors, which kind of sort of means that Finale of Eternity might be playable. And if we can splash that, I think we do. Double Guild Globe and New Horizons does make that a possibility. And here's a third New Horizons. I think we definitely take it. Yeah, we're going to take it. We want to play this Finale, and we can. Giant Growth's a nice trick. It does work well with Krenko. You know, if you can keep Krenko alive, you're pretty happy because he just keeps churning out goblins. So we could think about taking the trick. I mean, we already have 2 Crawl Stingers, so maybe we do just want a Giant Growth. Yeah, let's do it. And then there's packs, these packs that have good white cards in them, but that doesn't help us really. Okay, I don't mind this really late Courage and Crisis. That works well with Krenko and with basically everything. We already have a bunch of counters in our deck too, so. And that probably makes us want Iron Bully a little more. And yeah, I guess we'll take a Grazer. Assailant. This deck seems like it turned out pretty well to me. We definitely can splash our crazy Finale, which is awesome. But we need to figure out what we want to cut, because we probably don't need Prismite. We're probably not going to play Giant Growth despite the synergy it has. We may just cut both our 6s. It reduces the strain on our mana. I mean, we already have a lot going on. We do have lots of ramp. And I guess taking that away from, you know, not playing 6s might be a little questionable. What else could we... We don't really have anything else worth splashing, I don't think. So, yeah. We can definitely splash our Finale, but what do we cut? Are we a deck that really wants Crawl Stinger? Probably not 2 of them. We want to keep everything with counters, I think, because they're all really good with Krenko. And we have a lot of things with counters, which is good. Man. Trimming this deck down isn't easy, but I do feel like this may be the place to go. We're just basically an aggro deck, I guess, even though we have a bunch of ramp, which is a little weird. But, I mean, we have the ramping and fixing because of our Finale of Eternity. So we need to cut 2 cards. I guess maybe we do just need to lose some counters. We could just lose another Crawl Stinger, I guess, but he is good with Domri's Ambush. That does matter. Yeah, maybe we can get away with cutting a Guild Globe. We did end up with 2 New Horizons, right? Hello, Twilight Pony. Thank you for the bits. Yeah, I'm streaming because I've had to cancel some because of weather, and then tomorrow's is basically canceled because of maintenance. So I decided to just stream tonight to get one in there because I felt like I haven't very much this week, and I haven't. Yeah, I guess New Horizons is just better than Guild Globe. We've got 2 New Horizons, a Guild Globe. That's probably enough sources of double black. And we can probably cut a land. It is kind of weird to cut a land, but I think it's probably the right thing to do. Yeah, I think you guys are correct there. 16 lands is probably good. The question is, how many swamps do we actually want? 2 might be too many, but maybe not. I mean, we do kind of need 2 swamps one way or another. So maybe I'll just roll with it. It does feel like a little bit of an inconsistent mana base, but this deck looks pretty good to me. These guys work really well with our Krinkos. That's nice. Yeah, that'll work. Let's hope our mana isn't too ugly. And maybe it is too ugly. Maybe I just go down to 1 swamp. I mean, there's only 1 card we need the swamps for, and we have 3 different cards that produce the double black that it needs. So I think going down 1 swamp and adding a forest makes me feel a little better. Because the green is where we get a lot of our mana from. So, all right. I think running 1 swamp is okay, Lord Bio, because we do still have Paradise Druid and Jiang Yinggu. So I don't think it hurts our mana base too much, and it does mean a little more consistently that we'll have double black. But maybe just cutting all the swamps is better. Glad you caught the stream, Owls Mowls. Yeah, this time is better for some people, but I seem to have built more of an audience in the morning so far because I have more viewers on the whole when I stream in the morning. Ooh, I wish we were going first, but I'll take it. It's still a pretty good hand. You usually want to get Krenko out there as quickly as possible because... Ooh. Well, because Krenko doesn't actually help us ramp out... I mean, Paradise Druid doesn't help us ramp anything out. I think we just want to play our Rager here. And... yeah, Flux Channeler is a little annoying. So let's attack. I mean, if they just block, I think we're really happy with that. Yeah, so I think we do the one, and then we do the other one to Flux Channeler. And then in our second main phase, we play our friend Krenko. I'm hoping giving him First Strike means that he can rumble without anything in his way, but that might be a challenge. Or they'll just kill it. That's always a possibility. Right, so we'll play our Wolf. So we've got double black to go off with our Eternity later, maybe. So definitely a more controlling deck here. We do have another Krenko in our deck. No reason to play Nahiri yet. Okay. I think we might as well play him, though. And Paradise Druid while they're tapped out.
We'll do this together.
And then, yeah, we'll also play our Paradise Druid. We have all the mana we ever need. Okay. Obnixilis does damage us, but giving us extra cards is something we're kind of okay with.
Knowledge is not without price.
so I could kill Obnixilis here, but I'm not that worried about him at this point. Well, maybe I should just kill him. Yeah, it's not that hard to kill him. If I just put a counter on her, for example, or play New Horizons and put a counter on her. Yeah, let's do that. Then we'll go to combat. Might as well kill the guy.
Your success was a fluke.
Then play Invader. Put a counter on him.
Be your best self.
And end our turn.
Heed my instruction and join my cause.
Well, we'll be able to kill her before she does anything too nasty, too, I think. And there's our finale. I don't think we really feel like using it at this point. I think it's going to be in our back pocket. Now, that can be dangerous against a black deck who could make us discard it, but I think we're okay with it for the most part. So I think I just play Nahiri here and attack with both. Attack Kazmina with both.
I will have revenge for Zendikar.
Yeah. We could Pyro Helix, but I don't think we need to worry about that yet either. Alright, so we're just going to kill her. Works for me.
It's nearer than I thought.
And I guess we should probably put a counter on somebody, and I guess he's better with them with the first strike and all that.
Teamwork is strength.
And yeah, we'll end our turn there. Yeah, Krenko surviving is tricky. If he does survive early, he just wins, and that's nice, but doing so is no guarantee, that's for sure.
Enough.
Aww. It's not a huge deal given what we have going on, but...
A reckoning will come one day.
Alright, so... I'm gonna Pyro Helix the finisher. I could just use Finale, but I think we can still... What do they have in their graveyard, actually? I mean, we can't use Finale right this second, but keeping them from getting back Obnixilis' Cruelty or Tamio's Epiphany and blowing up 3 cards with 1 while they're tapped out, I think that's probably our best move. And then we smash in for 7. Seems pretty good. It's probably just Eternity Time. They could make us discard it at any time. They could counter it whenever. So, yeah. I think it's Eternity Time. So, 2, 3, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. X equals 4. Thanks for the resub, Anmaz. You didn't sleep too long. I'm just streaming at a weird time because of my weird scheduling stuff that I have going on this week. So we have Lethal on board. I'm sure they have a way to keep that from happening. You got to do it with X equals 10 twice? That's sweet. Oh. I see how it is. Well, they're not going to like this. I think putting it on the evasive creature is actually probably just fine right now. Because they don't have a creature in play, so Menace is pretty meaningful. Isn't it funny that we both had Finale of Eternity? Ooh, that's not funny. That's not funny at all.
I see great. My students are loyal geniuses.
That's not bad, though. 3, 5. So the question is, should I kill Kasmina straight up here? Because this can damage planeswalkers. I probably should. I think I go Domri's Ambush. Target a creature I control. Target a creature or planeswalker I don't control.
Future is lost.
And then attack with both. Okay, we get in for the 5. Yeah, if they can play Silverwing and Weird here, that's pretty annoying. That's not good. They can sort of cycle the Weird and aid the Fallen at this point. Does it make sense for me to attack with both here? Because I can use Pyrohelix to make sure that my Uncrop Invader does something. And if they have to double block Iron Bully or die. So I think I do attack with both. Is that crazy? Let's find out what they do here. Okay. So I could do Pyrohelix here and here, kill both of those. I guess it's better to Pyrohelix this so my Bully stays alive. No, I can't kill both of them, though. We do want to kill the Weird, I think. So I think we do one here and one here, and then these both die, this dies, and Uncrop Invader survives. So, yeah, that means we want to do one to Spellkeeper Weird, because we don't want them to start cycling their nonsense over there. So, yeah, we'll do 3 to the Weird. And we'll go 1 damage, 1 damage. All right. They've got more card drawing power in their deck, and that worries me going forward, even though they're at 2. Yeah, that's annoying. Okay. We need to draw some help. I mean, we have plenty of time to find a way out of this. Ooh, that's fairly helpful. It will at least make it so they can't attack me as actively. It'll make it harder for my Invader to be killed. It doesn't actually enable anything right now, but I kind of think using it makes sense. Yeah. Actually, it does enable something right now. Yeah, I noticed after I said it that I could attack. Yay, first strike. Of course, they could just block it with Ashiok Skulker, now that I think about it. It doesn't do anything. But yeah, I mean, it was worth attacking. I guess they know this is a mountain, so maybe not so much. Flux Channeler. Luckily, they can't do anything crazy with that at this point. Ooh, Krenko plus Uncrop Invader is juicy. Oh. Okay, so we're just in this holding pattern. They have fewer cards left than we do. They know I have a mountain, so I guess I should just play it at some point if I want to keep bluffing. We could use our Domri's Ambush right now, our second one. Okay, fair enough. Definitely not the most exciting use of that card, but it does some serious work here for them. Yeah, we're going to need some help. Both our poor Krenkos, man. Oh. Sad. Now we're in trouble. If we whiff on a land drop on a creature here... Oh, that's not too bad. But that was huge. I mean... Now I don't have Heart Fire, sadly. I think we're going to lose. Okay. I think we just take 7. If we want to have a chance to win this... yeah, now we're dead. I needed to draw... I don't know, something there. Ugh. That was annoying. Thank you for the resub. Radio Commander, Mike. It seems to happen to me a lot in this format. I get someone down to 4 and then just can't finish them off. It didn't help that our opponent matched our finale with their finale. This is not a good hand. We do have finale mana. We don't have any creatures, though. We're likely to draw some, but man. If we don't draw some creatures, we're in trouble. If we do, we're great. Oh, what the hell? Let's keep it. I don't think I would advise keeping this, but we're going to do it. I got to do something to change things up. I'm on like one of the worst losing streaks of my life. Magic life, so. Okay. We need to hit a creature. Yeah, the deck's pretty nuts actually, but we lost our first game and we kept a stupid hand, so well, there we go. That helps a lot. Assuming our creature can survive. We do need this creature to survive. It doesn't look like it's going to. They did just hover over it. I guess that doesn't mean they're going to kill it. Green-white doesn't have a ton of ways. I mean, Band Together would do it. There's not a ton of ways to just kill my wolf at instant speed, I don't think. Okay. Well, looks like we're just going to deal with a gigantic Quatley's Raptor. So, yeah, I guess we play New Horizons. That gives us a... Oh, no, we can kill it. Right? Oh, no, this only adds 2 of the same color. I have to wait a turn. Yeah, I have to wait a turn. Okay. Fine. I'll take another 4. What we really want them to do is not just leave all their mana up here. Because if they can respond to a Domri's Ambush... Like, if they tap out here, I'm pretty confident we can kill both their creatures with each Domri's Ambush will kill a creature. Okay. That's close enough to tapping out. I mean, they could have Giant Growth and just destroy us here, but, yeah. Let's hope they don't. So we'll go after this first. Yeah. Okay. Then we do it again. That's pretty sweet. We've got Finale of Eternity to back up our wolf. That's about all we can do. I don't mind them just playing a Kiora here. Yeah, that's what they did. I think we just go for them. We just want to kill them as quickly as possible here. And we have the Finale to back us up, so they can play so many things here, and we can kill most of them. Even if they play multiple creatures. So let's hope we can do that. That can't even block Arlen's Wolf, so I don't think we care too much. Hey, there's another one. And they knew we were drawing it. Okay. We'll play Arlen's Wolf. They're not playing black, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and play out my land, and, you know, I think we're in pretty great shape here. Which is nice after that first game that got taken away from us, yeah. I'm curious to see if I start to do better, because this whole slump has occurred mostly in ranked. It'll be interesting to see if I do better outside of ranked after this is no longer ranked. No green mana. If we get green mana, we have Finale online and our creatures. And we did just keep a hand we shouldn't have. But I don't know if that's enough of a reason to do it again. No, I think we need a mulligan. Well, we do have a 3-drop either way, right? Let's do it. We got rewarded for keeping one bad one. I shouldn't be doing it again, but you know what? Sometimes when you're on one of these bad streaks, you just gotta see what happens. Well, now we have a Krenko on turn 3 potentially, who if we can back him up with a New Horizons, that would be some nice business. We don't really want them to play a 2-drop, and they do. But it is one that dies to Krenko. Hey, we will be able to back him up with New Horizons. So, Krenko. I feel like I'm also prone to punting, and I can overcome that better in best of 3. If I punt in best of 1, it's like over, you know, so. Ooh, I like the attack there, yeah. Bring it on. All right, so this is going to be a nice turn because we can go New Horizons. Stick it on this mountain. Pump up Krenko. Attack with Krenko. Now we're in business. Look at those. Look at those goblins. And then we can even play Tybalt's Rager. We are in really good shape already. Oh yeah, and Ashiok's not the kind of card that concerns us here. We just keep attacking them, and there's not a lot they can do about it. So, do we just Finale here? And attack them for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? We don't really need to, is the thing. I mean, we can. I think just playing Iron Bully on Krenko and attacking with everything. I mean, I think we can hold off on our Finale for now. Granted, we can only do converted mana cost 3 or less right now, so, or toughness 3 or less, which does include both of these, but yeah. Yeah, I think we play the Bully. And then we just attack with everything. We want to just attack them with everything. I'm pretty sure we can race against, thank you for the raid, Nantuko Avatar. I'm pretty sure we can race this, so, yeah. Fair. So, what do I kill? I actually probably am more worried about the Populace, because it can get out of range out of my Finale when I'm having this many mana problems. Ah, I see. So they're just going to take a bunch here. So, okay. Now I can't get rid of the Populace. So we're just going to go ahead and pump our Rager. But I think that works for us. I think it's going pretty well, Nantuko Avatar. We have a pretty crazy start here. We're 1-1. Our first game went pretty well. But after we cast our Finale of Eternity, our opponent cast their own. And that wasn't so good for us. But they're just dealing with difficult things. So the populace is now out of range of our finale, which is unfortunate. But we have so many goblins, it doesn't really matter. So On-Crop Invader probably should come down now. Yeah, that's probably what'll happen in our second main phase. I think we just attack them with everything. Because Tybalt's Rager alone can represent lethal here. I mean, it's some business, that's for sure. They can't really take it. In which case, I probably just have to pump the Rager to kill the populace, get in for 8. I only have to pump it once, though. Thank you for the bits, Anmaz. Okay, so they're taking 6, and I can pump this to 5, so I can do 12, if that's what they're gonna do. Okay. They might have a way to get us, but yep, that's lethal. That was nuts. Getting Krenko early and just backing him up with those counters. Nonsense. It's nonsense. This deck is, like, in terms of the power level, it's pretty absurd. It might be a good slump buster. Alright, I think this is a keeper. Jiang Yinggu, you know, plus some proliferation seems pretty good. We've been rewarded for keeping back-to-back questionable hands. Let's keep it up. This one isn't actually that questionable, though. It's not questionable at all. Probably means we're going to lose. Yeah. This one wasn't that risky, though, so we'll see what happens if we're consistent. So I could Pyro Helix that, but I think just playing our Rager's fine. Yeah, and we just take 2. Opponent also on red-green, apparently. Goblin City, huh? Okay. I think I kind of like just playing Jiang Yinggu, pumping our Rager and attacking. I mean, yeah, that means, well... Yeah, Globe is pretty nice. Man. I could just pump my Rager and leave it back. That might just be worth it, especially with Courage and Crisis. It's not usually the right thing to do with a Rager, but I think it's what we're going to try to do here. If I didn't have Courage and Crisis, maybe I'd be more aggressive, and maybe I'm going to regret not being more aggressive. Yeah, I mean, if they attack with both, I just let them hit Jiang Yinggu. I mean, there's no reason for me. I mean, I guess I could kill one of them. But he's also my only creature, and I have cards in my hand that, you know, Courage and Crisis, namely, that really wants me to have a creature. Why does my opponent say oops? Yeah, hopefully they have to chump. I guess I probably do block an Assailant if they're to attack me here. The only thing that sucks is if they have Giant Growth or something. But yeah, I think we go for it. Am I gonna regret that? Maybe. I wish I had mana up for Chandra's Pyro Helix. Oh, okay. Well, They still get 2 for 1 here. So that kind of works for me.
Journey continues.
We do just do the 1 to them. And I can still Pyro Helix the Assailant. I can play, like, if I draw a land here, I can go Globe, Pyro Helix, which is fine. And we draw a Finale, which we can actually cast thanks to our Globe. Yeah, we'll play our Globe. Ooh, Krenko's here. Okay, we'll go ahead and end our turn. Oh, it's 2 mana of different colors. You're right. Poop. When I was thinking about... I'm sure somebody said that in the comments already. Ooh, that's kind of problematic. Mostly because... Yeah, it's probably still worth killing here with our Pyro Helix, but yeah, I mean, making the guy bigger is annoying. But yeah, we'll Pyro Helix. I guess maybe, no, I think that was still the right thing to do. Krenko plus Courage and Crisis is going to make it so this Goblin Assailant isn't really a problem for us. And I think that's what we just go for here while they only have 1 red mana up. Oh, we can't do that. We don't have that kind of mana. So Paradise Druid plus Guild Globe does enable us to do Finale of Eternity at some point. Now we can just Domery's Ambush. So I think I go for the ambush with my hexproof creature here. See what happens. If this doesn't go well, for whatever reason, we do have Courage and Crisis as a backup plan. Okay, well... Fine. I think we just go all in on her. Yeah. Yeah, Courage would have been great if they hadn't heartfired our creature. Ooh, there's Neheb. We haven't seen him yet. Yeah, this deck has so many strong cards in it. It's kind of silly. Maybe I should always draft in the evening. The mornings haven't been going so well. Alright, Neheb. We got 2 5/4s and a castable Finale. Yeah, okay. That went well. Keep it going. Questionable keep. Maybe the most questionable of them all. Yeah, that is a situation that makes the Grazer look bad. I mean, it's like a D-. I don't know if it's a straight F. I think I gave it a D- in my set review. I mean, we do still have Vivian's Grizzly and Nahiri. I do think this hand's keepable, honestly. It's just not that good, but we will keep it. We got to find some action to be able to play Guild Glow, but I mean to play the Finale of Eternity, but we do have ways of doing it. Double blue mana. Well, we don't have anything to do. Do we get no escaped here if we try to play something? Probably. We could play around it by playing New Horizons, which I don't hate. But I think getting my... Especially because I have Nahiri, getting the Invader countered isn't the end of the world. It is good with First Strike, but let's see what happens. I think it's getting no escape. No, it's not. Putting a counter on it's nice if that's what we get to do here. Well, what we really want to do is kill that, which we'll be able to do, hopefully, if it doesn't get too big. But yeah, I think we play New Horizons here so we can get our finale online. Put the counter here. I think you should mulligan less in draft, but I don't think... I mean, it is infrequent, but you do have to sometimes. I mean, it depends on your hand. I mean, if you have... You can have terrible hands that you just have to mulligan sometimes. And that's just how it is. Okay. I guess we're going to play our Grizzly first. So that we at least have an option of, like, doing something. The Spellgorger Weird needs to grow more than one counter, though, to be able to block and kill on-crop invaders. So there's not a great chance it can. Maybe there is. Ah, that's not a real block. I mean, they don't take any damage, but our creature doesn't die, is my point. And then we play our Paradise Druid. We do have a mana sink, so Vivian's Grizzly doing things matters. All right. We can sacrifice it, so we might as well. I hope it attacks me so I can kill it with Nahiri. No, attack me. Oh. Fine. Well, I guess I just play Pollen Bright Druid, put another counter on the invader, and attack. Seems reasonable. Playing Nahiri doesn't really give me any advantages here, so I don't think we do it. Yeah. Probably... No, doesn't really matter. I'm streaming late because I've had to cancel so many streams and because of weather, and tomorrow's is getting canceled because of maintenance. I opened the finale, pack 2, pick 1, and we managed to make it work, sort of surprisingly. We picked up enough fixing. Like, we can cast it right now. I don't think we do when our opponent has this much mana up, but we can. So, I think we try to kill the weird with Nahiri. It may mean overpaying, like paying all 6. I don't hate the plan of paying all 6. But maybe we attack first. See if they have no escape first, too, I guess. Dovin's Veto, close enough. Okay. Okay, we're gonna attack with both of these. Yeah. Yeah, Crush Descent could definitely be a problem. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can right now use Finale to kill both of these. We'll see what happens here. Ugh. We can kill all 3 of them. And that probably just wins us the game if we don't get something nasty done to us here. Yeah, so I think we just take 8. I think we just pay all the mana we can because their creatures can grow, and we don't really want to deal with that. So all the mana we can is 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 7. We have 8 mana. So I think we may as well just go for 8. No, I don't think there's anything for red. I mean, Heartfire would be annoying, but it wouldn't stop us. It's only card in our hand. I think going for 8 is fine. See if there's a Heartfire. That would be annoying. I mean, losing our Invader wouldn't be good. Yeah, I guess going 7 probably would have been better. I wanted to be safe there, but there's no way they would have made their creature big enough that it would have mattered. Okay. We've actually drawn a lot of lands. I mean, we didn't really care because we've had ways to use them, but it'd be nice to stop drawing them. Okay. Well, I think we just attack with our Invader. They have to block it. And so they will. And then we'll end our turn. Do I just attack with everything? Dropping them? I kind of think I might as well. Okay. Glad I attacked with everything. So, are they trying to bluff me out here? Do you think they have another Gideon's? I mean, if they have another Gideon's Triumph here and I sacrifice my creature, that's going to be really annoying. But they're dead. This is like a great bluff because they're dead if they don't have another one. I think we just go for it. Do we just go for it? Tell me what to do, chat. I'm relying on you. Do I go for it here or just drop them to 1 and lose my Paradise Druid? The fact of the matter is that if it is Gideon's Triumph, even if I don't sacrifice my creature, they're going to kill both my creatures. But with one of them, they go to 1. But yeah, I think I just do it. Okay. They almost got me. They got me thinking twice, and that was smart on their part. I'm glad we attacked with everything there. Well, this is our first 4 win in a while, and that's sad, but that's the truth. Yeah, this deck is a beaut. Definitely a slump buster. Oh. It's tempting to be greedy here and like play Krenko and then Pollen Bright Druid, and God, I might even do it. I kind of hope I draw another 2-drop so I don't look as greedy. Deck's pretty good. Huge Bungus. We got a bunch of powerful rares. Oh, man. Do I go the greedy route here and wait? God, I'm a greedy person. It's hard not to want to wait to play Krenko. But the fact of the matter is they may just have a way to kill Krenko. I think it's smarter to just play like a normal person. I'm not going to be greedy, guys. I thought about it. But I couldn't do it. It's not worth the risk. Now it feels like it was, huh? I think we still play Krenko here, even though Arlen's Wolf might have some more action. But now it does feel like that would have been nice. But it probably still wouldn't have worked out. They do get to play another creature here, so. Krenko does attack fairly well into these two, it's worth noting. And I probably just attack with him. I mean, there's a good chance they can kill him, but I'm going to get the goblins either way. So... yeah, I mean, either way, I get these goblins. So, that works for me. Man, if they can only just chump block him, that's going to be insane. Yeah, I was going to say, there's no way that's the case. We got them to give up a card, and we still got goblins out of the deal. We'll play our wolf now. I feel like we still come out ahead there. Not too broken up about that. You know, that could have gone way worse. So let's play this Guild Globe. They know we have it, for one thing. So getting an extra card in their hand that they don't know what it is always useful. Ooh. Okay, so I think we play New Horizons here and put it on our wolf because it's unblockable right now. Yeah. Seems pretty good. And then I think we attack with both. They do know what our last card in our hand is. Okay, so we can Pyrohelix the Battalion and just attack with the same creatures. That seems pretty good. Oh, I guess we don't attack still with you, but we do attack with our wolf. Might as well play this. They know we have it. We need one of our bomby cards to finish this off, probably. Yeah, now they can block, unfortunately. Yeah, so we'll just end our turn. That's some pretty good action to draw right there. So is that, actually. Mana Sink City. Now, the annoying thing is, technically, we could end up accidentally hitting our finale. Which we don't really want to do, but... you know. We could also hit Neheb. Or any number of other useful creatures. You know, like On-Crop Invader. And we play another land. We've got the Mana Sink, so might as well. We just got to get rid of this 3/3. Oh, well. Dreadmalkin plus Rising Populace plus Cruel Celebrant is not exactly something I want to be dealing with. Yes, please. Ooh. That's interesting. So, Iron Bully. If I put the counter here, what they'll have to do is sacrifice things to Dreadmalkin. But I think we probably want to put the counter on the On-Crop Invader. And they'll have to block the invader. They can only sacrifice 2 things, and I can sacrifice a lot more than that. So, yeah, I think we send the invader in. Yeah, they probably just block and sack it to make this bigger, drain me a life, and make Rising Populace bigger, which is pretty gross. We could, if we hit our finale right now, we have 10 mana, don't we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we need 1 more. They could use this ability. Oh, wow. Why would you not sacrifice that? Interesting. I'll take it. I think thinning out their board is good news for us. That's not, though. That is not what we wanted them to draw. Oh, I forgot to use Vivian's Grizzly. Poop. Ooh, that was a mistake by them too. It had to be, right? How did they not sacrifice? I mean, I guess it's not an easy... I guess it's not that cut and dry, but man. So technically, even though what we really want to hit is our finale, we have to use this ability every turn because it actually increases the chances we draw our finale in the long run. Aww. Who's gonna get it here? Probably our Krenko, yeah. Yes, I have 2 Krenkos. Kind of absurd. Does it make any difference if I sacrifice it? Not really. I don't have any way to get it back. 4, 5. Yeah, we'll just let it happen. Come here, cat. Or, you know, don't. I guess that's okay. Alright, so we're gonna Grizzly. Yeah, we can't Grizzly again, so... Ooh, Tybalt's Rager's useful here. He's another creature who can just, like, has to be blocked. Yeah, 10 finale gets me back everything. Oh yeah, they get to do that. I kind of forgot. Probably should have Grizzly during my turn. Yeah, probably. We can Grizzly twice here. Well, Domini's Ambush would have been kind of nice, but hey. I'll take an Iron Bully. Ooh, okay, so we have ways to make multiple creatures more of a threat here, which I don't hate. I could just put all the counters here now, and then that... yeah, they can only block it right now with 2 creatures. Guess that's probably not quite worth it. Let's play this Iron Bully. Yeah, we'll put it here. We gotta thin out their board, so... And then I think we played Jiang Yangu.
It's a dog-eat-villain world out there.
Put a counter here.
Share in my strength.
Sooner or later, we might be able to find lethal. We're not there yet. Interesting. Should Tybalt's Rager attack too? We have 4 mana, so we can pump it twice, so I think it might as well. Yeah, I think they missed the trigger there. Hey, look, we finally get to go back up to gold tier 3 after languishing for a very long time in 4. See how long we can stay there. Alright, I'll be right back, and then we'll keep playing. Ooh, now we really want that red mana. Sometimes randomness can be fun. Especially because the events are free now, right? I mean, when they weren't free, that randomness could be a little more maddening. I mean, there's always some randomness in Magic. Ooh, we got that red mana right when we wanted it. So we definitely play Krenko here. There's a good chance Krenko dies, but if he does not die, we're doing pretty good here because Iron Bully, attack with him, etc. But he may be about to eat it. Lots of ways for him to die against a red-white opponent. You know, either after... If he does... If it's like Divine Arrow, at least they get 2 goblins, I guess, but... Alright, so there's a good chance they have Divine Arrow, but... I think we're okay with that. I think... we are. Actually... Maybe I just Pyro Helix this thing out of the way. Is that safer? I could also play Jiangyang Gu... If I Pyro Helix this out of the way, it's still dead. And then if I play Iron Bully... Yeah, I'm trying to decide here how to best use my mana. Because if I play Iron Bully, then my Krenko... I mean, he does produce 3... Well, yeah, 2 goblins either way. So... Yeah, attack both and react to trick is best. The thing I'm most worried about is Divine Arrow, but I guess Divine Arrow is gonna screw me either way, so. And, you know, maybe it doesn't, like this. Yeah, there's the Divine Arrow. Sure. So Jiangyang Gu can help us play Neheb next turn, and that's pretty good. Also, I still have Pyro Helix up if I play him, so let's play him.
Hey there. Let me know if you find any clue. We'll do this together.
Oh, except we don't, because summoning sickness. That's okay. I think we still trade a goblin. Like, we try to block their goblin with our goblin here, because we need that double red. And if they have a trick to kill this goblin, well, that's fine. It's also fine if they just die. Okay. I think I'm okay with that. So I think we put the counter here.
Be your best self.
And then we attack with Pollen Bright Druid. And we play Neheb. Neheb about to die too. I can get him out of range of Divine Arrow with the help of +1/+1 counters. Well, that's annoying. It doesn't do... I mean, it's definitely not going to save them. Ooh.
I'm excellent, and you're, well, not.
Interesting. The question is whether I should bother killing Domri or just attack them for 4 here. I mean, Dovin. Because I could just attack them for 4. I could also use Dovin's ambush. Domri's ambush, God. You know, whatever planeswalker it is. They could also still have Divine Arrow, which is kind of a nightmare. Yeah, it has to do combat damage. It's not just attacking. All right. I think we go ahead and kill Dovin. It's not like we have them so low that really attacking them here makes a huge difference. Yeah, so do that.
Can't be denied.
And play our Grizzly. And end our turn. We have Pyro Helix up. Okay, we can ambush that. Chances are, anyway. Okay, so yeah, we're going to go ahead and ambush. I think if we really want to be safe, so that we 2-for-1 isn't... Well, Chandra's Triumph, I guess, is a problem. There's not anything else that can 2-for-1 me, like if I target Neheb here. So actually... Yeah, so that gives us 6, 8, 10, 12. So we actually have lethal because we can go...
Teamwork is strength.
And we'll pump this again. Yeah, that gets us there. All right. Thank God we finally had a number of things, everything go our way, basically, you know? All the bombs, opponent who made mistakes instead of us making mistakes. It's been a while. Okay, so this is definitely a keeper. We are going first, so sometimes Krenko can just take over the game in that case. We'd like to get him a little bit of help, and we do get to draw an extra card with Guild Globe and whatnot to try to get him that help. And now we also have mana for Finale, which has been pretty lucky in general. We've always had mana for it. Yeah, the Pyro Helix does help him some, especially if they don't play a 2-drop. If they do play a 2-drop, Krenko might have a harder time. They do not play a 2-drop. Okay, so Krenko it is. Do we get to hold on to Krenko? Okay, this actually works out pretty well. So Krenko can be blocked here, but he makes 2 friends. And maybe I Pyro Helix this thing, but I don't think I need to. I think just playing an on-crop invader here is pretty great. Yeah. Works well with the Krenko tokens. We can use the Pyro Helix to kill something that might actually be able to kill Krenko. That's not going to do it for him either. They're in some trouble. Okay, so I think we just attack with Invader and Krenko. Yeah, they pretty much... They have pretty much... I may as well attack with the Goblin tokens too, huh? Okay, we don't have anything to play that costs 4, I mean, so we could leave up Pyro Helix and Rager, but sacrificing this and then playing like Arlen's Wolf, who can't be blocked, is probably better. Ah, poop. Except I tapped my green mana like a genius. And I don't really want to give up my Guild Globe, so Tybalt's Rager it is. That's what I deserve. Yeah, that's not going to work here. We ran into greedy decks too, who were trying to like win in ways that just don't work against our deck because it's too fast. All right, well, it was nice to have one go that way after a pretty long slump, probably the longest of my, at least since I started having a YouTube channel and such. Yeah, I probably had like 10 drafts in a row of like 3-3-ish. And now we finally get a 7-1. So that's nice. Probably doesn't quite get us back up to 60% all in one go. It's hard to make that happen. I'll do the math later, but yeah. So claim our prize. 7-1 feels good. And then we'll open our packs, and then I think we're going to call it a stream. Unfortunately, it's a short one. I did it as sort of a bonus because streams got canceled this week for various reasons. Whether tomorrow is getting canceled because of maintenance on Magic Arena. So, yeah. So, what would I first pick here? That's actually a good question. So, Flux Channeler, I think, has a high ceiling, but I think it's super overrated. Like, I think people think it'll work out way more often than it does. It is really good, but Callous Dismissal and Bloomhulk are too, and they work more frequently, more effectively. This does have a higher ceiling than either of them, but I think I would be leaning towards Callous Dismissal personally. Maybe I like that card too much. Then we just take the rare. I mean, it's really good. It is difficult to cast, but it's strong enough that I think you take it there. This is a strong pack. So Dreadhorde Twins, Pollen Bright Druid, Callous Dismissal, Jaya, even Trusted Pegasus. All cards you first pick sometimes. The only ones that aren't are Battlefield Promotion and Shriek Diver. I mean, you don't feel great if you first pick Pollen Bright Druid or Trusted Pegasus. I think I'd probably take Jaya, but I think it could go almost any way there.
Presence alone.
Then we just take Ugin and the conversation doesn't matter. So probably Ooh, no, there's a Jaya's Greeting. I think I like it a little more than Callous Dismissal. That's where I'd go. Sealy's a nice build around. Young Yingu's fine. New Horizons is nice, but I think Jaya's Greeting's the best there. Again, we take the bomb. These packs are pretty reflective of the reality. Where there would be a conversation without the rare, but this pack is a weak one, especially compared to other ones we've seen. Probably Hardfire. Dread Malkin's okay too, but probably Hardfire. And that time we didn't get a bomb, so Hardfire it is. Thanks to everyone who stopped by for this not normally scheduled stream. I'm sorry so many streams had to get canceled this week between weather and maintenance tomorrow. Saturday will be the next time my normal, regularly scheduled stream actually happens, so it's a couple of days from now. So thanks to all of you who stopped by. Don't forget, content sponsored by Card Kingdom. Link in the description below or logo below, and it'll take you to their website, and they'll know I sent you. Thanks, everybody. Have a good evening.